afternoon, it's ardusv
And Sam.
with Cajun Couple Trucking. We are sitting in Pittston, upstairs in the driver's lounge where you wait for your shower and wait for your clothes to be done.
Which is what we're doing.
Yes. So, what were we going to talk about?
I'm putting ducks in trailers.
Mm.
But if you check your right way, check it before you go through outbound, because techs collect them too and give them to their wives and their kids. So if they find it first, it's their duck.
Yeah, and we've gone through outbound before, not here, in Springfield. And my wife was sitting in the driver's seat while I was in the restroom and getting another thing of trip sheets, which is a good idea to do. If you're running low on trip sheets, we always keep at least one full book. So if we have one full book and halfway through another book, when we swing through a terminal, we grab another book.
Yep.
I was in doing that, getting our load, paperwork and all.
And I was waiting to tell them to put diesel in all the tanks and DEF fluid.
And it particularly happens on the scale, because whenever you go down the scale, they open the right way and make sure it's calibrated. It was what they're supposed to do. But if they see a duck, they take it. So he saw him take the duck and put it in his pocket. And he walked up and he said, "Can we help you with anything?" She said, "Yeah, fuel in all tanks, and DEF." She said, "And by the way, I saw you grabbed our duck, And he's like, "Oh, well,
I was like,
when we see
problem.
them, we just grab them, and we collect them. Some of us bring them home to our kids. Some of us just collect them." She goes, "Oh, it's okay. That's what we put them there for." But, we'll put another one.
A driver, just know they're collecting them too.
Yes.
At the mechanic shops and the check shops and on inbound and outbound. So if you didn't check your trailer first and they find it, it's theirs.
Yeah. So we came in, we had a trailer that was someone backed into something, and I had to use my 4-pound hammer to close the door. You're watching TV, we can all see you watching TV. Anyway, we brought it in, and yes, we did tell our fleet manager, and he said, "You're not going 230 something miles." He said, "We're going to pay you for bringing the trailer in."
Which doesn't happen every time. So.
No, but it was nice. And he got us a load, which we need to call National Beef, see if our load's ready, because where we're heading, they say, "Do not come till your load's ready, because we have nowhere for you to park." So we're going to call them. And my wife was like, she's handed out probably about 10 ducks since we've been here.
Probably.
And so she's going to go out and throw some in the trailers. Now I did tell her put them in the ones with seals, so that we know that they're loaded and we know they're going somewhere, rather than them get picked up and brought in for work. But it's been a great little slow down and break. Yeah. We got to sleep in the apartments up here, which was really nice. Took a nice long shower, doing our laundry, and we're actually going to run to Walmart and see if we can get a case for this iPad. So, anything else you want to add to this?
No.
Now we are going to get some questions together, and come up with some questions, and we're going to answer them on one soon. One of the things is we got hey, when you did the engine compartment, which I need to do the rest of those, but they changed the inspection a little bit, so
the new process is different.
So, but it doesn't change what we do on the road. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that process along the way. But we did get a question on the engine compartment saying, "Hey, did you have the engine started?" So we figured we'd do one with those, and we will put that question in there. But just to let you know, when you do your morning, when you first pop that and you're checking all your fluid levels, you do not want it started, because you don't want the oil to go anywhere. You want it all in the pan. That's why you check it first thing in the morning. If you've been driving, you need to shut the engine off and wait 30 minutes if the engine's hot, 45 minutes if the engine's cold, before all your oil is back in the pan. Coming through all the channels from the heads all the way down. So you can't stop at a fuel stop and check your oil. You'll get a roundabout.
You can. It'll be roundabout.
Yeah,
it won't be accurate.
It won't be accurate, right? So
and don't add oil just because you think it's a little low.
Right.
And then you're
always check
overfull.
it on a cold, and you always check your tires on cold. But it's kind of a yes and no question because you want to check the fluid levels cold, but you also need to listen for leaks at your main air panel right there, where all the air goes through. And so you want to make sure your tanks are charged. If you have an air leak somewhere, you know you got a leak if you don't have any air in the tanks when you wake up. And she's watching Die Hard too. But
it's on TV. I am easily distracted.
Yeah. So what you want to do is, if your air tanks aren't charged, say you're coming off of home time and they're empty, check your fluid levels first, then start it, let your tanks fully charge, and then you can hear for an air leak. Then shut the engine off and listen for an air leak there. So you want to do part of it with it off, part of it with it on, if your tanks aren't charged. So we're going to go over that again during our question and answer session. So we're going to do that probably in about, let's set a time for it. Today's Wednesday. Let's say Saturday we'll do it. Okay.
Yep. And also we have a video coming up about how to do your dishes on the road, because that's been asked several times, and there's several different ways depending on what you have. So I'll get that together.
All right. And on that video, I'm also going to make fish tacos. So
yay, tacos.
All right. So we're going to teach you how to do a carb-friendly fish taco on the road. It's not that hard, so don't worry.
Really isn't.
And then she'll be able to clean the dishes afterwards.
Yay.
You know, we're gonna do that. So if you have any questions you've been wanting answered, please send them in. Either text them to us, email them to us, or email that can't get lost. The best thing is text. Ooh, excuse me. Or put them here in the comments, and we'll be glad to add it to the list of questions and get that done on Saturday, and we'll post it Saturday. So, anything else to add, babe?
Nope.
Okay. Well, keep your shiny side up, your rubber side down, and your mirrors between the ditches, and watch the ducks over your shoulder. Bye.